Hello,
hold on.
viewers. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's 5 feet per second normally? That's like a 3.5 mile per hour thing. That's
my-
how much the
Okay,
average person. The average person runs at 3.5 miles per hour. What?
So to be
Oh,
fair,
stop.
is that accounting for dashing too?
No, that would double it to about 7.
Okay, yeah. So no, you
Yeah,
gotta
that
consider
makes
we're doing
sense.
this in the middle of combat. So for people who are wondering, we were basically talking about how fast Celeste is, and then we're comparing Celeste to Usain Bolt. So Wolf Boy may or may not be slower than Usain Bolt still. To be fair, like I remember some people say, like, man, if this was like a D&D game and you named the fastest man alive Usain Bolt, like you would be pointed at God, like, wow, really? How original? Like people just point at a bunch of things in real life and be like, man, if this was like fiction, people would just poke fun at it because it's so unbelievable if you think about it.
You're
Fastest man
unbelievable.
alive Usain Bolt. Which also
There's
means that
a-
you can't get away with like very just naming conventions like that and just get the point and be like, yeah, look at that. Well, exactly brought up the conversation. Mika, the player, talked about not wanting to run, so we talked about forcing Mika to run anyway. Listen, I think it'd be fun to see how the knees explode.
And then
Yeah, and
very
then
enjoyable.
I would never be able to heal because I have EDS.
The top speed that he ever reached was 27.8 miles per hour.
Dear God.
I mean,
All right,
that's
I'd like
pretty good.
I'd like to see Celeste reach freaking that.
I wouldn't.
Well, why not?
Because that's I would need to have a really fucking large map for that speed to matter, which means I would need to do a lot of map making work.
So I think we should get that and then give Celeste a passive where he doesn't have to worry about attacks of opportunity because he's just too fast. They can't
Yeah,
swing.
that's called
they
the
can't
mobile
swing us.
speed.
Oh my god, yeah. So then Celeste can basically just kind of start running around, literal circles around your bosses, Yumi.
God.
It is mobile speed, right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
mobile,
yes. Yeah.
if you make an attack against an enemy, they can't make it
Oh,
attack of opportunity.
Actual circles, let's go.
Anyways, goodness. I'm the tired one, and y'all are going on weird tangents.
But this isn't even that weird.
Reach Usain Bolt speeds?
Yeah.
What's the maximum that you cap out again, Celeste?
70 is without dashing.
Okay,
And
with
then-
dash, that's 140. If I haste you, that's 280. You've
Oh my
already
God.
been top speed.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, we could go that fast. True, with haze.
I
Yeah,
also have boots of
Usain
speed in my
Bolt's
inventory.
speed- Usain Bolt's speed in feet per second is 240 per 6 seconds.
Mm.
I also have boots of speed in my inventory.
So yeah,
would
with-
have been broken.
you would boot speed and to dash, you beat his top speed by a considerable amount.
Not to mention if you also use something like Expeditious Retreat, which does it's a different source of haste. It's like using wait, is it? No, not haste.
Expeditious retreat lets you dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, okay, actually yeah, it's
Which
not it's
does
not like
stack.
cunning action dash. Yeah, that's different. Never mind.
It's
Apologies to
there's-
the viewers. Unfortunately, Yumi didn't realize just how far obsession with speed was at this current moment, and started the stream assuming that it would get us on track.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm waiting for
This
y'all to
isn't-
be
this-
done so we can start, so that we can do the recap, you know?
This isn't even that
this
like
is the kind of shit
weird.
we live for.
Yeah.
This is a pretty
There are a
tame
couple of,
intro.
there are a couple of speed increasing spells though, like our Shadowrun Stride and Long Stride.
Mm-hmm.
Is the goal to get Celeste to set a land speed record?
I believe you already have.
Maybe.
So, ready for recap?
Wow. Hit us up with
Okay.
recap, Yumi.
Hey, right.
Oh my god.
Come on, Yumi.
I'm the DM! Hello?
Yeah, you are. So you have all the notes. You have everything written down.
No.
technically correct.
Uh, usually I ask you guys to do the recap to help you
I know.
get part of it, to get
I know.
into the game.
Uh-huh.
Last time,
Thank you.
Nissa and Melchior finally got a night together. Nothing else of importance happened.
Oh my
nope,
God.
nothing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's true.
No.
Questel had a
returning
good
villains,
time.
no transformations.
Questel had a really good time. Don't need to worry about the details of what happened. But hey, she's a dragon now, with no important consequences whatsoever.
Yep.
She's going to explode more often, but no one's gonna really bat an eye about that unless someone points it out. It's like, yeah, does Questel explode more often these days? Yeah, hardly no. She kind of does it all the time, and we'll continue. And then Celeste gave the rest of Celeste gave the rest of us a heart attack after talking to Zal. Turns out she works at a cafe now. She's just a cafe down the street. She's doing it. She says she does it as some kind of disguise, but I think she ran out of money and has to like work as a freaking barista.
Has to go buy fuel for their dreadnought.
Yeah, she has to buy fuel for the dread. She found her dreadnought, realized that she needs to like buy things for it. So currently she's working at a barista, seething with hatred. But thankfully, being that that's what all baristas are like, no one's really noticed.
And no, what it was whenever she escaped from prison, she realized that she has a few millennia of back taxes to pay, and then the IRS is after her. So,
Turns out the IRS is her greatest protection. So at least until she pays off her tax debt, we don't actually have to worry about her doing anything because she's kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking.
However, she does have plans to. She does have plans to destroy her tax records down in, or like all records of her tax debt that's kept in the Corsaria. So we kind of got to go ahead of her to prevent her from destroying them. And I think the Trap Silver love interest is there, maybe.
she's gonna steal one of our social security numbers, and then her debt will be our debt, and we
Oh,
already
fuck.
earn less. As
Oh God, no! We have to stop her. Jesus Christ,
Oh,
that'd be
God.
horrible.
Oh no.
Also, oh my God, yeah, Lim is right. Questel working at a Tim Hortons. You okay, Yumi?
We've been going and like you have no sense of what's going on.
Oh no, we do. We're just having fun.
Okay, well for the viewers. Okay, so
Yumi.
here's the genuine recap for the viewers, so that because they might not know what's going on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sure.
All right, so one of the things that happened is first Celeste went to go investigate the Lost Miners Church, and using the help of his two little friend familiars. They explored around and found the man with the X's on the back of his hands, the X scars. So, seeing that, he's like, oh shit, called Nissa and Melchior, who were about to go, like, do other things. They're like, well, this is where Port immediately charged in, broke down the door, bubbled the man, and then realized that the scars were fake, because they have paint that does that, apparently.
Yeah, but
So the guy who knows,
Yeah,
the guy knows we're after him. He does that freaking over-the-top magic user thing of just like pretending he's omnipotent. So like, so he's not here. We have to go find him. Melchior killed him and then resurrected him to let him know that we mean business. That's always fun. But also the poor Were Raven shopkeeper finally caught up to us and knew this. He was like, I knew it. I knew something was going on. Had to get dragged away by her friend.
Yep.
Ranting and raving. After that, the other side, well, there's nothing really else we can do. He turned that guy into the mayor. We'll escort him, and after that, that's when Melchior and Nissa decide, you know what, we're going to have time. Melchior's like, flip a coin, or pick a side. Nissa said heads. And he's like, Melchior's alright, it's tails. We're going to the bedroom now, and drag Nissa away for a reading time. Because that's what they were going to do. They were just going to read on the quality of locks and chains.
It's, I mean, the Melchior being, the very like dexterous artisan tools and stuff like that, right? trying to teach Nissa some of the crafts as well, such as also trying to you know, how to use thieves' tools and pick locks and stuff like that.
Maybe a little bit of escape artistry while we're at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
the chainsaw sounds were just part of the reading.
Yeah, exactly. The
You
chainsaw
can't
sounds.
just have the chains. It loses a lot of its flair. You got to have some danger attached. You know?
Yeah. And then after
Stunt
that,
reading.
Celeste was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go investigate. I think the Miners Guild, or was there?
The
Church of Velt.
The other major
Okay,
faction.
okay, yeah, the Church of Velt. Celeste went to go investigate the Church of Velt. Encountered Zulk. Zulk left a mark on his arm and nearly scared him shitless. Nearly scared him pissless too, according to Yumi. Celeste hadn't done the role properly. I mean, she literally said that.
I know.
And then after that, Celeste is like, you know what? I'm going home with Wade. The other two seem like they're busy with their session. So Celeste basically kind of stayed up all night outside. Probably has a level of exhaustion until we rest again. And meanwhile,
Yeah.
Questal was like, oh hey, so I keep turning faster into a dragon. Vikar's like, okay, this is a problem. You're going to have to choose between either becoming a full dragon and risking dying, or I can try and turn you back to normal. And Questal was like, well, no, dragon.
Dragon.
I
honestly-
That issue's too strong. It's not even a choice anymore.
It's not a
The image
finish.
for what Questal said was just, let's fucking send it.
I mean, that's kind of Questal's energy with a lot of things.
It really
honestly.
is.
Questal doesn't really think about consequences. That's why. I was talking to you being like, that's a big reason why her father will probably take the immortality potion, because he can't let himself die when Questal's still being Questal. So he's probably gonna just take the immortality potion just because, like, he doesn't trust his daughter to understand consequences. Because
Oh,
unfortunately
no.
for him, he's lived long enough to see Questal grow up, and lived long enough to realize that trait of recklessness has not gone away. It's going to be reinforced once she eventually shows us, like, Dad, look, I became a dragon. He's gonna ask, like, oh, how'd you do it so fast? Oh, I exploded myself a few times. And quietly, aside from Questal, Milker's just gonna get a note from her father, like, hey, she mentioned the immortality potion. Whenever you get that done, please, I need it. I can't let my daughter out of my sight for even 1 century.
Century.
Yeah, exactly. Questal's last name is Nalsik, so Nalssik. Along with her father, Estario Nalsik. But yeah, regardless to that, she's now a dragon. She's very clumsy. And we're going to have a lot of fun because everything was incredibly rushed. So Questal's going to be making a lot of mistakes that she wouldn't have made if she had just been, reasonable and tempered her. Because you have to remember, the moment after realizing that Radiant magic boosts her transformation, Questal ran up and cast a freaking Radiant nuke and exploded herself. So she wasn't exactly being careful about it.
That was
There was
such a
blood
Questal moment.
everywhere.
Yeah, you exploded. You just exploded. Just poof.
I didn't know you could
Yeah.
paint a room so efficiently.
It's like the fucking SpongeBob episode of Patrick and SpongeBob trying to paint Mr. Krabs' house.
Oh my god, I was thinking of
Except
that.
it's Questal's blood.
Uh,
Honestly, I would, especially because that spot probably is gonna radiate magic for at least a little bit
Oh yeah.
because of all the dragon blood there and everything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so regardless, she came back. Also, her heart popped out, the mechanical heart. So she has a
Her heart
heartbeat now,
popped
which
out, oh
bleeds
my
her
God.
out. Yeah, her heart popped out. So she went home she went back to everyone, being like, "Oh, hey everyone, how's it go?" Oh yeah, she also had a great moment of popping up on the deck of the ship as a full dragon, trying to show off to the crew. And then Lucas is like, and pointed to the next ship over with people staring. And Questal had to immediately turn it into a quote magic trick to not blow her already very shaky cover of not being a dragon.
What
Which
cover?
again, she's trying to maintain it.
I think that ship has long since sailed.
It is not sailed yet. It is still at the harbor. The rope, like the mast is getting like settled and all that, but don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not like a common knowledge at the moment, so it's okay. She can manage it. So then she went over, saw Celeste, asked Celeste, "Hey, what happened? You seem really tired and shaken." Just like, "Oh, I found something." Like, "Oh," and barged into Milker and Nissa's room. Well, I say barged in. She had to knock and then wait for about a minute for all like constant sounds of things being unlocked and dropped, like heavy chains dropped to the floor. And then after that was done, though, it was really weird just how long it took. They must have had a really in-depth session about the theory of locks.
Look,
The door
Going
opened.
to be escape artistry sessions, all right?
Everyone came in, closed the door. Plus, I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, Zalk's here." Freaking. And so everyone panics about that, and then Melchior notices Questel's heart. He's like, "Hey, so there was Masu inside that. Are you feeling Masu transform?" Questel panics, flops to the floor on her side, and gets her blood taken by Melchior, who
No,
pockets.
you didn't flop onto the floor. You flopped onto fucking me.
Well, listen, the floor was included in that. You know, it's not my fault that you were also there. But then Melchior took the blood, so it's a very chaotic morning for everyone. So everyone's probably running a little high in emotions. But, you know, we're gonna take a boat and we're gonna go sailing, and it'll be nice and relaxing.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, is that a better recap, Yumi?
Yes, that is a much better recap. Thank
I personally still like the taxes angle, but I guess we can work with what you have.
Before we leave, we need to go back to Claritas.
All right.
Why is that?
To see if he has any like magical fishing rods. We're gonna be out sailing.
You know, that's a
Yeah,
fair
I
point.
suppose that's fair.
So,
I don't think I'd be able to.
Oh, go on.
I don't think I'd be able to bring Q3, would I?
No, there's not
On a
nearly enough
boat?
space on
No.
the Swallow.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah, basically it's just gonna be you guys and Kafka going along. So.
Yeah, like that boat barely has enough room for Nissa and Questal and Dragonboat.
Yeah.
It's not
pretty
going to have
standard.
enough room for Q3.
So, all right. Well, if y'all want to go down to Claridge's, I guess we can start there.
I suppose that's fitting.
So move your tokens.
At the very least, we can find some, like, I don't know, survival supplies, I guess.
Yes, of course. Always need the survival supplies.
Lemon, you talk about Nissa so much. You're autocorrected the word any to Nissa?
Wow.
what an honor.
All right.
Oh my god, that Lemon's just one of the Sims for Nissa in the future.
It's true.
Oh,
100%.
Honestly, I'm
Brushing it.
surprised that a fan art of her hasn't popped up yet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Brushes hand against the monitor. My immortal goddess.
Oh my
If only we
God.
could be together.
I hate all of you.
Unfortunately, Milker did in fact create computers, and the moment anyone gets a bit too close to Nissa, a taser does pop out of it and tase the person being weird about Nissa. As a defense mechanism.
I could see
It's like
that.
those,
So it's like, Nissa, maybe one day we'll be... Pass out.
it's like those anti-graffiti walls from Demolition Man.
Don't worry, there's gonna be a lot of Pavlovian bullshit if you do that. Please don't. Please don't. I'm scared.
Into the zapping. So okay, so I'll put Lemon in the next campaign as a Thri-Kreen simp. Gotcha.
God. Oh my god.
I mean, if he knows Nissa and Melchior, then he would know one of her daughters, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, can you get me in contact with your mom? Eyebrow wiggles.
Oh god.
Or maybe he's just
Oh,
like
God.
full paparazzi mode, you know?
Oh no. Oh.
It's like, hey, so I can't really get close to your mom, so your next best thing, can you sign this? And this is scantily drawn artwork of Nissa.
Oh my god.
No. No! Stop it!
So, Claridge's. The building.
Yes. Just-
The building is just as you remember it, and entering in,
Mhm.
you find
I would hope
that
so.
it's trying to think what time of day it is. Is this the next day? You guys intending to
It's
head out
the
in the morning?
it's the next day. We woke up.
Well,
Well, the question is this the morning
It-
of
it would
Quest
be like
returning?
late.
Because I think it is.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
probably
right. That
like-
was in the morning.
10
We have,
a.m. ish.
Yeah.
We have no reason to delay after we know that Zalk is here. Like,
Yeah.
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 So we're probably going here. Probably still trying to recuperate ourselves.
So this is right after all the. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a reveal. Oh, that's a reveal. Oh, ow.
Yeah.
What are you
So,
revealing?
like 10
we just
a.m.
ripped
ish,
off
right?
every band-aid that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then you applied some more
Everyone's kind of
rippers onto
recovering
it.
from that.
Yeah. Okay. So you all enter into Claridge's shop, and it's, as you remember, it's still relatively lively, but it's a little bit less lively than normal. There's only a handful of kids in here this time. Claridge, who is talking to what appears to be a Thrycreen mother, a Sheeta who's got two younger little Sheetalings following behind her. I'm not going to call them Sheetalings anymore. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Your little
Yeah.
noodles.
Yeah. Her kids are behind her, and Claridge is hyping up some of those toy soldiers. But as you approach and enter, he looks over and smiles at the two, gives them a bow, and approaches you all. Ah, if it isn't my favorite little adventuring group. How are you all doing? Welcome to, once again to my Emporium of Magical Oddities. He gives a wink, but you can see there's, you can sense the tiredness behind it.
Hearing that, Quest was like, well, I was wondering if at the very least to start we could go to that scroll room again.
Yes, please. And he'll lead you over down across the showroom floor and over to the back room where, with a little swoosh of his cane, he'll open up the somewhat hidden door into the scroll room. Once you all bustle in, he closes the door and just kind of slumps up against the wall. Ugh. I did not get much sleep last night.
What happened, if I may ask?
Oh, that train business. A lot of my customers were talking about it. I had nightmares.
Apologies on our end.
Oh, that was you, wasn't it? Oh, right.
Let's do it.
I don't think anyone in this room got much sleep last night.
I didn't expect
Quest so quietly. I mean, I did.
I didn't expect to have 3 individual nightmares where I was hit by a train in each nightmare. 3.
I'm really sorry to hear that, but
And you get used to it.
Do you?
I think that you shouldn't get used to it. Just be rest assured that at the very least that tower was there to catch the trains, and the circumstances were certainly unique.
Yes, I am very grateful for the tower. So, I can't imagine you just came in here for the small talk.
Well, I mean, at least a little bit of it. Personally, I'm happy to give you a little bit of respite when you need it, but we were thinking of crossing the sea, and we were thinking of seeing if you had any little knickknacks that might make it just a little bit more comfortable. I know that Nissa keeps ranting and raving about your little boiler thing.
I do not.
You do.
I see how you do it. You don't maybe do it loudly, but every time you look at it as if of gazing upon her firstborn child. It's something to look at.
I'm glaring at you so hard. It's like, how fucking dare you?
Claridge is
Slanderous.
just laughing. He's kind of like keeled
Slander.
over, just chuckling
Absolute
about this.
slander.
Well, one thing's for sure. That will help to cook fish while out and about. However, I do have a few fishing rods that might be of interest to keep yourselves fed while out and about. Collapsible, but fully workable and magical. They have a built-in line that's attached to them so that the line won't ever break, nor will you ever really run out. It's a decent seller, honestly. A lot of the local fishermen enjoy it. There's also children-sized ones too. He smiles.
That seems pretty convenient. I'll admit I've never really fished before, but we're probably going to be busy, so may as well do that.
We're
So,
still
quick
working
question.
on we're still working on the children part, so it'll be probably before we're off playing.
Okay. All right. You stop that. Oh God.
Do you
Oh.
want to buy one to prepare for that?
Oh.
Maybe, just to save Nissa some grace, maybe not yet. We still have quite a bit of things to do.
Actually, there are other places on Ronus. Yeah, it would make sense to get a fishing rod, actually. It does have a lot of ocean.
Right. Also, a quick question.
Yeah.
From the last time she's been here and seeing Claire, because Questel's currently back to trying to look normal. The only difference is, actually, can she put her heart as a sort of illusion in this
Yeah.
form, or?
No reason you couldn't.
Okay, so basically she's back to looking like old Questal. However, this does mean that last time she declared the dragon traits are definitely vanished from them. So, which probably does nothing but confirm it's like, okay, so you definitely are just fix your disguise this time.
Yeah, and he was going to bring that up. Alright, so fishing rods, anything else? Also, I see that you fixed your disguise, Miss Dragon.
Bless her, Questal. Well, you know, it just needed a little bit of extra practice time, I suppose.
I suppose that makes sense. I have heard that some younger dragons do take a little bit of time to get used to a new disguise. I assume this face that you've got here, he says with his arms kind of just generalizing you, is your disguise for Xenorius, right?
I'd say, it's just me.
Wait. So... Oh, so...
Well, you have...
So it's your non-dragon persona? Snake persona? No.
Let's just say it's just a,
Snowna!
it's... Maybe not that. It's a me that can fit in smaller places. Like, I think I've taken quite a bit more room in here.
I suppose
I'll
so.
admit that I was having issues with it. Probably still in the future due to rushing my training with it.
Mhm.
And as saying this, like, kind of Questel whips her coils around to kind of use her thumbs to kind of press her tail back together. Because, like, you know, just idly, you know, getting flustered, you're like, maybe caused it to split. You know, just having an issue here and there. It's fine, though.
Oh.
I am excited to explore more of the sea, however.
Of course.
Speaking of which, don't go adopting a dragon form on the ship. You'll capsize us.
So, do you think that Questel would have that connection with Nissa, or do you think that she would be practicing, like, keeping it to herself now that she actually can? So I feel like
That's
Nissa
up to
would
you.
insist she would.
It's up to you.
Well, would you have reformed it just out of habit upon being with Nissa again?
Honestly, probably. It's just like it's immediately become an ingrained habit. So yeah, but that's the case. She has a lot more control about what goes through, but with that, like, Anissa just gets the vision that Questal had of just being on the middle of the ship, curled up, and just kind of reading a book. I knew that. So unfortunately, Questel's a bad liar, so I think everyone knows that she was totally intending to do that. But she denies it. I was just preparing for the journey and, looking at things that might be helpful.
So anyway, that fishing rod.
Yes. How many do you need? I've got, he thinks for a moment. I've got, plenty in stock. They're relatively cheap, only about 25 gold per.
Does it come? Does one fishing rod come with the full box, like the full set of needed goods, or is that
Yeah.
all sold separately?
Tackle box? Or...
Well, yeah, tackle
Yeah,
box.
it doesn't come with bait, but everything else, yeah.
Quick question. Is it, weave magic or Ziarian magic?
It's built-in weave magic, so it'll work outside of that. Just don't tell my customers, please. They all come here looking, at least the tourists come here looking for Ziarian magic, but they'd be so disappointed if they took it off planet and it stopped working, so I had to use weave.
I understand. I've had to put on a show here and there, and sometimes you just gotta make a bit of a spectacle. I've never been a saleswoman myself. I get it.
It's a struggle sometimes. But, yes, it's weave, so whenever you're done with Ziarius, my little creations will continue to work beyond it.
Well, I think I'll probably take one for myself then.
He knows.
I've never
I'll
actually... Okay, go on.
I was honestly probably gonna buy 2 for the party. Probably fine, right? Having
Yeah.
2 on standby. Unless you really do just want one for yourself, entirely.
I mean, we could always share them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it's either that or everybody gets their own, like a proper fishing trip.
I mean, we can do three adult ones and one child one for the future.
Squinting at you so hard.
Wait, 3 adult and 1 child. But there's
Here's the
4
other member of
adults
your
here.
party.
Well, I doubt all of us are going to be fishing all at the same time.
True.
Rotating.
The child one is for Catherine.
Don't you know the child always gets a fucking stick out of the nearby forest.
Speak for yourself. I was brought onto a fishing trip as a child, and I caught a fucking trout as my first
freaking-
fucking
I got
fish.
a- Yeah, well,
I got taught
I got
properly how to fish, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
got taught how to fish too. I caught a fish as well.
See, when I went back when I had a family, I went and actually went on a couple of fishing trips. I literally we had my stepfather found me this giant ass stick, just wrapped some twine on it and a hook, put some bait on it. I caught the most fish out of anyone else. I caught
Really?
3 or 4 fish with a fucking stick and some thread. Everybody else with their fancy ass fucking rods and shit, they don't they got maybe 1 each if they got anything. Nah, I got fucking 4 with a stick.
Damn.
So come on,
Stick
stick.
fisher.
Only
I mean,
a
yeah,
stick.
but you're the daughter of Nissa, so of course you would.
Wow.
It's true.
I mean, wow.
Obviously, this trip is where Nissa becomes a master baiter.
Yeah, she
You
would.
really have to say it like that,
continue.
didn't you?
Yes, I did.
It wouldn't be
Yeah,
effective otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Questel is going to very try and query ask. So, how big do the fishing rods get anyway?
Oh, I think our biggest is usually sized for those around about 8 feet in height, give or take.
That's
Questel's mentally trying to do some math and trying to compare dragon size to her normal size. So, would Questel think it's big enough for her as a dragon, or would it probably still be too small?
It'd probably be big enough for you as a dragon.
Yeah, you're only large size right now, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the size of a horse, and horses aren't
Yeah.
actually that tall. They're 9-10 feet.
It is sized for Celeste.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
Celeste would like to get just the real mechanism and the line.
Huh.
Why? Because so you can freaking show off?
No, because he has his own stick.
What stick? Why do you need to
Because it
bring
claps
your
in
own?
whole.
Oh, that's so true.
Oh, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Forgot you had that. I thought it was.
I feel
just
like the
starlight.
least expensive. I feel like the least expensive part of the fishing rod is the pool, though.
Yeah, probably. I
Yeah.
mean, like, honestly, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it.
You'll
We're
fuck
gonna-
the
we're
fishing
gonna-
rod?
No, for God's sake.
That sounds
Uh,
painful. Why would you do that?
So, God, shut up! So, the thing is, right? Like, Nissa has survival skills. She doesn't, like, have proper fishing experience per se, but she knows how to do it.
Yeah.
They're like, alright, let's go, let's have, like, a nice little 10 minutes. Everybody pick out a rod. This is gonna pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What?
You'll pay for the rods. Really, just what? Everyone can just pick out a rod and you'll pay for everyone.
Nod.
Smile.
Kafka on your shoulder, Nessa, because Kafka's the one that joined you. It leans over. Do I get one?
Oh my god.
Do you
That's
have
what the
ability
kid
to
one is
reel
for!
in?
Yep.
Yeah, Questel is going to. Questel just wants to get the biggest one. You know, for her to use. You know, in her current form, not as a dragon. Don't be weird about it.
Do you have the ability to reel a fishing rod if we get you one?
Well, if you attach it to, say, it's like the railing of the ship, yes. Remember, I do have mage hand.
Yeah, but Mage Hand is limited in its strength.
I
If
suppose
you
that's
actually have to
true.
fight a fish,
Okay, fair point. Kafka kind of just shrugs.
Well, you have to consider a lot of some of the strength is in reeling, but a lot of it's also just being able to pull the thing back and then reeling once there's some slack.
Yeah.
So Kafka
Yeah.
could probably manage it.
Good luck
Kafka probably wouldn't be
doing
the
that.
best fisher, but might be able to catch a small one.
yeah, it depends entirely on what we actually start hooking whenever we're out there.
Yeah, we don't actually know what's out there, so like, I mean, you know what? Wait, is the child size one like?
It's not much
Cheaper or-
cheaper. It's 20 gold instead of 25. Because it's still most of the same magical mechanism.
All right, fine.
All right, thank you. So, if you're all done inside of the little secret scroll room, Claridge will put his hat back on and open up the door. Well then, how about I come and show you the fishing rods? Follow along. He taps his cane on the floor and strides out the main display. The main display floor, and takes you over to one side where there are the variety of fishing rods. All of them are $25 except for the child-sized ones, which are $20. The child-sized ones come in a variety of painted bright colors. And the adult-sized ones range in size from being built for 5 feet all the way up to 8 feet. And they all come with the various hooks and all the bits that you need. You just need to supply your own bait, and it should work. And there's also a sign just below the fishing rods that says, "Guaranteed to hold fish up to 500 pounds."
I look back over to Kafka.
I don't know how I would even do that.
We can.
I don't know. Force of will.
It's very difficult.
I suppose so.
Also, Claire, do you have a mug?
Mug, certainly.
And for yourself, I mean.
Oh, for myself.
Yes.
Probably.
Claridge seems the type to keep like one of those silver whiskey flasks in the inside of
Oh
the
yeah,
bottle.
100%.
It should be like a nice mug, kind of decent sized.
Why?
I have something you might enjoy, and might help you.
Yeah, Questel's
drugs. What's going on here?
Are you
how-
No, a beverage.
Celeste,
Hey,
you can't just say the words out loud. You don't have to be coy with literally everything.
Okay,
I
fine. I
was-
was gonna
I
give you
was
some
at-
coffee.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah, see, sometimes you just have to be direct. Last time I asked Celeste, "Hey, what was the weather like at Sarconia?" And it took 20 minutes. 20 minutes to get an actual straight response of the weather's, pretty normal. 20 minutes of trying to get Celeste to answer straight.
You must have asked me that while I was drunk. I don't remember.
Are you drunk right now? I
No,
know.
I'm tired.
Crab.
Too
I'd have
gay
to say I
to
probably
answer
should.
straight. Oh, sounds like some of my past coworkers. I'll be right back. He runs off, and he'll come back in a few minutes with a very funky little mug. It's colored in the same purple as his like fanciful attire, but also it is slanted. The entire mug has a slant of about 30 degrees. So while the top and the bottom are flat, the whole thing is just fucking tilted.
Oh, God.
I had one of those mugs as a kid. I got it from Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it was so silly.
It was
I found
silly, but like it's so inconvenient. How are you gonna store that piece of shit?
I found one.
Oh,
Already on Google.
oh, look at that. Oh, God.
Nothing like my drink pouring itself.
I skied, yeah, I skied one too many slopes. Yeah, it's about it's kind of that angle. So
So the moment Melchior sees it, he goes, "Damn it! I forgot to visit your tailor."
well, it sounds like you're going out on a voyage. Why don't you do it after you get back? Or
That take a while.
I suppose that's fair. Why don't you visit the tailor now? Tell him what you want, and he'll get to work on it, and whenever you come back, you'll have something finished.
It's probably a good idea.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Celeste will fill up his weird mug, nice and full of nice warm coffee.
Thank you, my friend. And he just drinks the entire mug down, all in one gulp.
Would you like another?
Yes, please.
Oh, God.
He-
All right.
he
well,
takes this one a little bit slower.
mhm.
It's kind of nice having an endless bottle of coffee.
Oh, yes, certainly. I've been trying to find a way to make that a little bit more marketable, but haven't quite managed it yet. I mean, obviously it's marketable, but it's a price thing, you know?
Right.
So, fishing rods then. Is it going to be these? Anything else that you need?
I think this will be all for the trip we have. We have Raya's Raya's cooking device, and we shouldn't need anything else.
Riot.
Or Raya's, sorry, Nissa's. Oh my God, Raya, your daughter came from the future and is here
Oh
and is
my
really
God,
confused.
I'm going to kill you.
Spider her along somehow.
You're not even
how
in the same system. Go home.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How about-
two. I mean, to be fair, just imagine it pops in. It's like, oh yeah, this is your daughter. I'll bring them back later, and then it pops away, and then Malcolm's like, what do you know? The kids we make are beautiful. Why are we
Oh.
waiting again?
Oh, oh my God. You can't just do that to me. What the fuck?
I just did.
Oh. Well, anyway, what options are there for bait actually?
For baits,
Oh.
he doesn't actually carry bait because
What the fuck is the point of carrying fishing rods then?
Actually, I
Because-
think that he should carry a bait, but the bait is it's not actually very good bait. It's just a little magic fish that when you put it on your thing, just kind of starts fizzling in the water like a underwater sparkler for a bit.
because the shop literally right next door, the big blue building, has bait.
Yeah, I was about to say we're literally right next to the docks. I imagine there's tons and tons of fishermen who make
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
living.
that's also pretty true.
Yeah,
Why the fuck are we buying actually, I suppose these are magical, and they're like,
Yeah.
right, or whatever.
He-
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
he doesn't want to
Fine.
keep squidgy things like bait. So
I'll concede
Not very
this.
good. Not very good for showmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll concede this for now.
Questel's getting one for herself. She's getting one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm paying for them all, so.
All right. So, 4 adults, 1 child. Do you have a child coming along with you on the ship? Oh wait, right. You'll go. How's that going to work? He says, looking at Kafka. I'll figure it out.
Also, one of the actual owner of the ship is a kobold. So.
Oh, well, that certainly works then. Excellent. And
And then Nissa lays out 12 platinum coins.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And here, I have a bit of a business partnership with one of the bait shops over on the boardwalk. He slides you over 4 what appears to be coupons. These are for the bait shop. Give it to them, and you'll get some free bait sets, so that you can at least get some stuff to start off with.
Side eye to Nissa, the coupon fiend.
Mm-hmm, yeah, yeah. No, this is just kind of like, yeah, okay, all right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, of course.
Makes it has like, I don't know, probably carrying like all of the fishing rods, or maybe like most of them, just like on in one hand.
Where were we supposed to meet? I can take at least a few of them with me, and I can simply wait at the ship. Because I know Melchior needs to go visit the tailor, so that whatever he needs is done by the time we get back.
Yep, I'll make a quick visit there. You guys can pick up the bait, and I'll meet you at the ship.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Works for me.
We don't have a Yinglet in Dre.
Yeah, there's no Yinglet in the party right now.
Yeah, the Yinglet was Celeste. He's already been transformed back into his Ankiri.
He got better.
Oh my god. Oh my god, though, imagine when Celeste finally gets to the plus 4, he ends up becoming a freaking, it is a Naki, but Yinglet.
Oh god.
Yinglet Naki.
Oh, God.
Tall and lanky.
Oh
Is a
god.
Is a
Oh
lit.
no. Anyway, yep, alright. Everything's good. This is gonna be taking those fishing rods, carrying them right along, meandering on over to the bait shop, wherever that might be.
Alright.
Assuming
We probably don't need to roleplay the bait shop
Yeah.
section. It's just her haggling around for the free. She,
We can,
I mean,
we
she
can
doesn't
go ahead
even
and skip to the boat. Like it's
yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty
They-
straightforward.
Yeah, just to give it basic details, bait shop works out fine. The owner of the shop, the entire shop has all sorts of like various nautical things. So the bait is just one small part of it. And he mentions that he's been doing this deal with Claridge for the past like 15 years, and it's done him a lot of good work because he also supplies some of the base materials for the rods, while Claridge does all the assembly and all that jazz and puts the magic in them. So it's like a true partnership. In fact, the rods have both the Claridge signature and the signature at the bait shop as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then over at the other end, the tailor is the tailor is this funny little Thri-kreen who's quite small, only about 4 feet or so, who happily speaks to Melchior. And Melchior, what sort of outfit did you want to get again?
So Melchior is actually going to be getting a proper like steampunk style suit made. It's going to be like an ashen blue color,
Mhm.
and the internal shirt is going to be like a lemon yellow
Ooh.
to mix well with his purple scaling.
Hmm.
He's also going to get a pair of green lensed glasses, reminiscent of his old goggles, because they don't fit him anymore.
Well,
Actually,
yeah.
Celeste does have a pair of round goggles that might work for you.
I mean, yes, but they wouldn't go well with a proper suit either.
Yeah. Thankfully, the tailor stashes all sorts of varieties of strange bits of attire. The tailor himself.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah,
given
exactly.
wheels.
The tailor himself is clad in this vibrant, blue suit, and you can definitely tell he tailored it himself. So what he'll basically do is to get a proper outfit done. It's relatively expensive for an outfit. It'll be 50 gold, but for the glasses, he actually has those in stock for 10. So give him 50 gold, and he'll have the suit set up to your specifications by the time you get back, and you can get the glasses now.
Done and done.
He thanks you profusely and says that that the suit will be waiting for you whenever you return.
Excellent. Milkor now has exactly 2 silver in his inventory.
Let's go.
Perfect.
I mean, you want me to give you some of the some money just in case you need it at any given time?
Gotta be my sugar mama now, dude. Yeah, sure.
Oh my! I mean, I'm just saying, I have a good bit of money, and if we ever get like split up or anything like that, you having money on yourself was a good thing.
I mean, yeah, probably a good idea.
Or we could use
Plus,
once we get
technically share income anyways.
you can make it official, because once we get in the middle of the fight with because casting ceremony is an action, so in the middle of the fight with Zolk, you two can get married.
I still have that scroll. I literally have the scroll ceremony. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You could just, in the middle of the fight, it was like, we'll show you the power of true love, and then you can cast ceremony and marry each other and be like, man, imagine if your wife was still alive.
Wow! Holy shit!
Oh my!
oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Okay, listen. Our group has a tendency to activate like phase 2 from the boss immediately. I think that's another instance of activating phase 2.
Yes!
I think that would put her straight into like phase 3.
I would have to come up with a new phase.
She would invent a phase.
Yeah, I'd have to come up with a new phase for that.
Which is why I think Nissa and Milker should totally do it. To just get married in front of her and be like, man, I sure love having a living in my house.
Oh, come on. Oh, God.
This is when she's like, okay,
Heads will fly.
let's injure you a little bit, power word kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, heads will fly. It's less power word kill and more power word decapitate.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, here, take 70 platinum pieces.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I hoard money.
You really are rich.
Well,
And
I'm
I
not
thought
rich,
Questal was the dragon.
Listen, I don't spend it on frivolous Well,
Yeesh.
okay.
The fact that
hold
you
on.
said that.
I don't spend it on frivolous bullshit that can't be used to like survive in a situation. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What? I'm being. Anyway, there you go. Take the 700
Yeah, open mouth insert
Seven-
foot. That's her right now.
70.
Insert somebody else's foot.
Nissa doesn't even have feet. You grew feet just to put it in there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude,
Anyway.
wow, I didn't know you changed your name to Ouroboros.
How did you pronounce Ouroboros?
Ouroboros. I've never.
Ouroboros?
Ouroboros.
Lobos.
Lobos. Wobosi. That's right.
Oh,
That's you.
Wobus.
Oh, Oobus.
Lubus.
Oh,
Oh, please,
Anyway.
oh, Lubus.
All right. Anyway, yep. That's giving my money over to you, and I think
God.
we're good. Question mark?
Yeah, we should probably get things on track. We're rapidly losing control of the situation.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I'm trying.
Like
So
we ever had
thankfully,
control.
with no thanks to Nissa, we're getting
gonna
on the
fucking
ship
kill
and
you.
maintaining control.
So I guess add like a design, like a color or design of a fishing rod with infinite thread to your guys' inventory.
Oh my god, a color. Oh my god, Questals can be orange.
Yeah.
Light blue.
Light blue. Nice.
My typo in just about orange. I'll put how it was typed in chat.
Mm.
Orange. Orange. So before you all
Oh my god,
go,
maybe that's for Wordle. What's up?
what you'll also know is what the rest of your team is
Oh
doing.
my god, the Wordle. I forgot
Right.
about that.
It's a doozy. Fucking hell, brain. Vess basically promised Miss Questfall, I have a plan. You will love it. Please come back to me. All right? Come back to Deep Haven. Don't die out there, and I'll have a gift for you.
Ah, well, thank you, Vess. And don't worry, I'll take things pretty carefully. She says, like a liar. Like Questfall genuinely thinks that she'll be very careful.
Mhm.
He's like, of course, I'm always careful about these things, Vess. I'll make sure I come back safe.
Please do. And Satu and Lukos together have both decided to take on some of the remaining scraps of some of the remaining parts of the Cult of the Righteous here in town, alongside with the mayor. So they'll be taking care of some of that stuff around here. But before you go, Questal, Satu does manage to catch you on the dock. You, for a little bit, you didn't realize he was even there because he was in disguise as a dock worker. But as you pass, Satu's disguise kind of approaches, and in a different voice, in the disguise's voice, he pipes up, "Aren't you that Questal lady, right? I've heard you sing."
Hello. Yeah, I sing occasionally. I'm surprised it's been heard here even on Ziaris.
Well, of course, I've heard of it direct. I've heard you in person. And then Satu shifts back to his normal form, and then grabs you and gives you just a big old kiss right on the lips.
Oh my god.
She's like a little shocked, but then like hugs tight and kisses Satu back, before eventually pulling back.
You better stay safe out there, all right?
Of course. What, does my fan want a little bit of a song? I head out.
I suppose I wouldn't say no, but I just want you to be all right out there. Lukos and I have got a bit of a plan to take care of the remaining bits and bobs of the Court of the Righteous out here. Taurus gave us a few ideas. We're going to blow up a part of one of the mines. It's going to be very fun.
Oh.
Well, it sounds about as crazy as the things we've gotten up.
I really hope I don't end up in a flying train. Hopefully.
Well, maybe don't do that, of course.
Yes.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I feel like I'd probably be a little bit allergic. Anyhow.
Oh, I'm so tempted to actually sing something because I know exactly what I want to sing.
Oh?
I'm not a very good singer, but
I'm scared.
I mean, you should be. You know what? Actually, before I start to, there's this song I know about that I usually reserve for special moments, and I know that we're going to see each other again quite soon. But, well, since you talked so much about my singing capability, and forgive me, people, I'm not very good at singing actually, so I'm just gonna do my best. Yeah, Questal, just like kind of hugging him closely. We'll just continue on with. Just tell me when I'll see you again. It's so hard to be apart. Maybe next time I'll stay, even just one more day. If it means I can be here in arms. And she'll give him a little spook on the mouth again.
Lovely voice. Such a lovely voice.
Honestly, respect for even giving it a shot.
Yeah,
because
honestly.
I would not do that on public.
I very much respect that, especially on extreme shit. Here, I'll give you a good luck card for that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you doing all right?
Hmm?
You were coughing a bit.
Yeah, I know. I was coughing.
I was asking because
She's allergic to your singing.
No, it's.
I mean, to be fair, she should be considering the song I sung specifically.
Yeah, I know. I don't have like an actual big emotional response to it. It's the context that matters. Thank you.
Yeah.
Context you. Personally, I think it's a nice, lighthearted context. So for people who don't know, I basically use that song vaguely,
Nope,
threateningly
nope,
with the
spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil what I was
Spoilers.
talking about it for. I was just gonna say it was vaguely emotionally threatening towards Nissa and freaking Riot and Yumi. I want to use it in a more lighthearted because I think it's honestly just a genuinely good thing. And also, I've never had Questal sing before, so it was a good excuse to.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not good at singing. And I mean, I could have been worse.
Well, now you got a good luck card.
Yay!
A
It's
good
blue.
luck card. I only have 3 bad luck cards.
You should use them at some point.
It's every time I try, Yumi's like, no.
I have 7 bad luck cards.
7.
7? You gotta get
Yeah.
those. You gotta start looking for people's bad luck cards.
Yeah, I need to do it more often. I'll make sure to do it at some point during this.
All right, but yeah, with that going on, Questal, who is slightly high off the feeling of, man, I'm in a relationship and it's great. Because fun fact, Questal's never actually been in a relationship before. She's had a single one-night stand, and it left her feeling kind of gross about it. So she hasn't really done anything like that until now. So it's a wonderful feeling for her.
Agatha, who's on the ship at this time, seemingly fixing up some stuff in a crate. You hear her comment something of, the perks of having a shape-shifting boyfriend. Cornelius, can you imagine? Cornelius kind of just looks over, and you get this feeling from the Golden Risen of, huh? What do you mean by this?
What does she mean by this?
And Agatha looks very dreamy for a moment before snapping herself out of it. Right, let's get moving. We're almost
Yeah,
ready.
Questal hops on the ship and be like, I mean, eventually it's just going to be a straight-up shape-shifting couple. That'll be interesting.
Oh,
Well, as you might see, and then Questal's gonna take off her hat, a few of my attributes seem to have vanished.
I see. And this means?
We did tell you about the whole thing,
You didn't
right?
tell her.
Yeah, we did tell.
You didn't.
Well, no, we did. No, it was straight up just brought up during the talk.
Was it?
It was. It was a very public thing where it's like, I think this
right.
was the one who was just like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Questal's
now I
gonna
remember
become
it.
dragon. And then Questal was like,
So-
what's going?
Hang
Yeah,
on.
go on.
It worked. So
I
you're.
went a little bit, too quickly. Apparently, it's supposed to take a couple of months, quite a few months, and I did it in, I think 3 weeks.
And-
It's had, a side effect or two.
Oh. Oh dear.
Important question. How long do you think we're going to be sailing for?
Well, you all do have several spots that you want to go to. We're going to be sailing one way for probably a week and a half. We're going to be out there
Okay,
for a while.
Questal nods and is quickly going to. Alright, we're going to have to test a few things when we get out there just to make sure I have a good space because, one of the things about you know, my and considering we're actually still being quite about that, there are certain things I can't maintain very well when I'm sleeping.
Ah, I see. Okay. Oh goodness, the hammock's probably not gonna be able to hold you.
I mean, I can probably use the floor of the deck as long as, you know, there's enough space.
No, this should be. I've got some stuff that can work as cushioning. We'll figure it out when on the crystal ocean, the crystal sea.
Sounds good.
Is everybody ready?
I am.
I am.
Satu pats is going to pat Questel on the shoulder. Good luck out there, alright?
Of course. Take care.
You as well. And he'll head off. And then you all board the Swallow and head out into the Crystal Sea.
I'm just sitting here thinking, man, Questel and Satu and Nissa Milka are both in straight relationships, yet I get the distinct feeling that Satu and Questel are just inherently more queer somehow.
It's true. It is very true.
It is.
They
is.
just have that vibe.
Yeah.
That's because Satu and Questel are both more flamboyant than
True.
Nissa Milka.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Celeste is the flamboyant one in his relationship,
Mhm.
but Zyth is very down to earth.
Yeah. Okay. So, the Crystal Sea. To remind everybody, your current plan was to move up to Fate's Defiance to speak with the Radiant Smith, who is the one that you were to speak with to get the lantern fixed. And you have the box from the High Luminary to bring it. Then afterwards, investigate the Tidal Maw. And then eventually go down to Galetown to investigate the person that might be connected to the mirror. Then lastly, Terrace Point.
Terrace Point's definitely the last one. So, which do
hold on a
we
second,
want to go?
I thought we said we wanted to go Galetown, then Fate's Defiance, Tidal Mall, and Terrace Point. I thought Galetown
Well,
was
where
first.
are we starting on? Because from the look of the fact that
Bay.
you have a grid on this damn thing,
Yeah.
we're going to be doing rolls.
Yes.
So where are we starting from? Let's see.
Deep Haven
Here,
Bay.
Defiance Bay. I had to
Defiance
scroll
Bay,
over.
Deep Haven
We-
Bay.
Defiance Bay. Defiance.
Fighting.
Let's see.
We
So
talked
what?
about this.
Let's been a week, okay? And also, I want to see like what the distance is between each.
I mean, yeah,
Because, like,
it's
Galetown-
a decent
Gale-
distance, but like
Yeah. So
we're
basically,
gonna that distance anyway.
yeah.
I'm
I-
also
okay,
realizing I forgot to set up for the Tidal Maw. Oh god, I knew I was forgetting something. How did I forget that? Oh,
I mean, I don't think
no.
we're getting to the Tidal Maw this time.
Nah, I
Yeah,
don't think so.
You're not
Yeah, because
No.
looking at it, yeah, like
No.
again, yeah, we're getting to Galetown maybe at this rate. I don't even think we're hitting up Fate's Defiance.
Galetown
I'm
first?
I'm
Galetown
pretty
first.
sure we said Galetown first, then Fate's Defiance, Tidal Maw,
And then
Terrace
Crystal
Point.
Palace, because
Okay.
we'll encounter the palace on the way to Terrace Point.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Okay.
All right, what's the modifier?
So, when it comes to the Crystal Sea, the line between Deep Haven Bay and Terrace Bay is relatively important. Because the Crystal Sea, the north and south ends of it, are definitely different when it comes to difficulty. If you are above Terrace Point, the modifiers get more significantly dangerous. Below Terrace Point, they're less dangerous. However, there's still some innate danger. So, southern travel will be a -1, northern -3.
Fun.
Yep.
Alright.
The
We're
Crystal
doing
Sea is a dangerous
stuff when we
place.
start out, so.
Aha.
Thankfully, the Swallow moves quick. Its engine whirs into life, and you're quickly leaving tides behind you as you zoom along through the waters. The waters are, by the way, are absolutely beautiful. they have this deep green hue to it, and in many areas. Oh, okay, bad encounter, sweet.
You want to finish your description?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my description. In many areas, the green waters are very, very clear. You can see incredibly far down. Seeing crystals growing under the waters, fish swimming around, and often you pass through patches of bioluminescent plankton. So you'll be zooming along through the tides, and apart from leaving waves in your path, you'll also leave vibrant colors of reds and blues and greens rippling across the waves. It is...
I want to dunk Questal into them so that we take her out and she just glows.
It is astoundingly beautiful. The fact that this sea somehow is entirely underground. There's no light from above. The only light that illuminates this place is two sources. One is the false stars above, glimmering down in all sorts of shades of blue, green, red. But what's also noticeable is as you start to head out from Deep Haven Bay towards Crystal Sea proper, you can see something above the center of the Crystal Sea. Is that a moon? It's what appears to be a full moon, somehow hanging high above the Crystal Sea. It's not attached to the ceiling. It's, in fact, seems to be hovering somewhere in between the Crystal Sea itself and the roof of the cavern. It has this vague bluish tone to it, and glows as if there's an unseen sun reflecting its light off of it. As thus, most travel across Deep Haven, most travel across the Crystal Sea in general is practically lit by moonlight. It is certainly something to behold, and easy to lose track of time, to say the least.
Also, really quick question. Is Melchior still maintaining the Amulet of Health infusion for Questal, or is that
Yes.
dropped? Okay. So that does mean that Questal's health actually doesn't need to change for now until it gets removed.
Alright.
That's good.
So you can assume at this point that the oddly named Moonreach is probably somehow related to the moon. This false moon that hovers over the Crystal Sea. It's certainly something.
I'd want to investigate it, but we're also on the time limit. One thing that happens... Go on.
I was just gonna say, I'm concerned about the, many wreckages on the south end.
Yeah, there is something odd there. While the Crystal Sea is undeniably beautiful, there is an innate danger to it. You can feel it in your very being. That at certain times you see large shapes deep down below in these crystal waters moving. Some of them look to be oversized sharks, some even larger. While it is beautiful and awe-inspiring, to be a proper sailor across the Crystal Sea, or just a general marine person, considering the Swallow doesn't have sails, you need to have some form of bravery. You need to be very intent on making your way through this place. So, the encounter.
One important thing is, before that happens, the moment we're out of view, Questal immediately tries to find a spot and goes Dragon Moon, like, get somewhere.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She just became a dragon. She's going to take any moment she can get. So, like, she just finds a space on the deck, and then just, in a flash of flames, grows to dragon size.
Do you want me to put you on the map of the Swallow, just so you can, like, position yourselves?
Yeah, probably a good idea for the encounter coming up. Because imagine this happens as, like, this kind of stuff is getting settled.
So you'll want to put yourselves on the map.
Where's, I need Questal's dragon to
I'm
go
not
get...
existing. I don't
Uh,
exist.
Yeah, you gotta put yourself on the map.
Yeah, how do I? Oh my! Hang on, how do I flip it?
You right-click it, multi-side.
Oh my god, multi-set. That's really cool. All right, so yeah, there's the most she gets, like, you know, sometimes she just kind of finds a spot and walks here.
Yep.
Uh.
Cornelius seems to have not expected this entirely, and whenever you turn into your dragon form, Cornelius visibly jumps before steadying himself. Kind of looks with a tilted head at you before slowly approaching, mostly out of curiosity, seemingly just inspecting your just shape in general.
Questel kind of like stands still for the curiosity. She's also smiling. Yes, this happened relatively recently. I'm sure many haven't seen the crystal. She's also incredibly. I'm not sure smug's a good term, but she's like very beaming with pride of like, oh my god, this is me. It's very obvious she's still like just trying to take every moment she can get in this room. Of just, hey, what are you doing, by the way? Yeah, so while this is happening, like I'm sure most haven't seen a crystal dragon before. It's definitely a new form to me. I'm trying to get ready for it. You know, preparations of how things are going in the future.
Cornelius
First
nods in
things-
understanding as he kind of continues to look over your body, just in awe, maybe curiosity. It's really hard to read what Cornelius might be trying to express. Agatha looks over. I did tell you she was turning into one. Cornelius looks, shrugs, continues like analyzing your form.
One of the things that isn't exactly normal is just the fact that, as you can see where my chest is, my actual mechanical heart got replaced with a real one again. And it's infused with the flames that were inside me, so it's come out a interesting color, which I sort of like. It's like dawn.
You know,
Which is-
actually, I haven't really seen much of this aside from earlier. It's
Well, true. And Questel like kind of shifts to see how she compares to Nissa in this one.
I mean, you both are very large.
we're large.
Yeah, the deck creaks under your weight. I mean, you're the ones that decided on your size. Describe it.
Honestly, I can imagine that Nissa is probably like way longer. You know, for fairly
Yeah,
obvious reasons. But
she
like,
has like large, strong coils, but I think that in terms of old penis, Questel actually takes it because
Yeah.
like Nissa's upper body doesn't match the actual like body of the dragon. So Questel just looks at Nissa and kind of grins. He's like, "Hey, look, we're comparable sizes now. And I'm even a decent bit stronger too."
squint.
I should probably.
She just continues grinning.
You don't want to try that.
I'm just saying that when it comes to our future sparring sessions, obviously I should definitely still maintain the practice and, you know, my normal, old, small, snake quest style, I suppose. I should still practice on it, but maybe things will be a bit differently when I'm in dragon form.
There's a lot of
Definitely
very
interesting.
There's a lot of very interesting potential when it comes to it. Cornelius pops up from behind Questal and nods agreement with Kafka before going back to sit down on the bench.
For
This
all
is
we
gonna
know,
kind of
maybe
like-
you'll have. Go on.
This is gonna like kind of like look over Questal's crystal body and just kind of notice the like psychically floating bits.
Yeah, the
Kind of like
crystals.
poke one.
How would? Yeah, Questel isn't even conscious of those.
You would feel it as if she was poking like a dragon spine.
Yeah, Questel blinks. It's like, huh. I can.
Are these things
Actually-
floating on you?
Yeah, I can feel you poking them.
Really? So if I
Yeah.
just try to take one up, and then it starts like trying to take one.
That
I'm at-
hurts.
Stop that! Ow! I imagine also, like, again, it's like, despite just floating there and maybe not exactly being exactly sturdy, it's still very firmly kind of locked in place.
Yeah.
Please, ow.
How does that work?
I don't know. I'm not exactly maintaining it consciously, and I don't think I can get them to drop to It's just
Huh.
there? I don't know, I guess it's just dragon spines, but the parts connecting them are invisible or something.
But they're just floating, and you can poke them, and they'll move like they're
Like
floating in the
Like
air.
a little bit. They won't move that much.
They're not attached by anything other than psionic energy. Imagine if the nerves in your body didn't have a physical part. Consider it like that. While there's no physical connection, there's definitely a mental and spiritual one. It is still part of your body. It's just held there with psionics. Kafka says, using their wings to kind of do the SpongeBob imagination thing.
Yeah. And also Questel's gonna kind of look over herself a little bit more because, again, she can't really, like, is still trying to get used to it and just... It is a shame, though, that my skills aren't clear enough yet. I'll admit, one of the things I was kind of excited for was being able to let Melchior use one of my skills to upgrade your gun. You mentioned that Crystal Dragon scales would be really helpful and something for it. I suppose
Really
that'll have to
bad.
wait. Now, what's that?
Is a focusing lens, yes. Or actually,
Huh.
rather, as a scattering lens.
Well, maybe in the future, though it will probably
Yes.
take a long while.
Yeah, for the old crystals to turn properly transparent, you need to grow into the form a lot more. It'll probably
This kind of
be
reaches-
100 plus years before we even get any instance of that.
Jeez. This kind of like reaches down, grabs the like split tail. Not like super aggressively or anything like that. It's just kind of like a, why is it split like that?
I don't know. That's just how it is for Crystal Dragon. I'll
Why is
admit it's
yours
been a bit of-
not?
It's a bit of a unique experience, especially because typically, unless I'm trying to if I try to actively control them, they'll behave more like one. It's like when you're moving your fingers, it's like trying to, you know, that one finger that just likes to follow the other one. It's like that with these tails. But if I don't really think about it, they just sort of different ways.
It's kind of
Trying to move them.
frowns, looking down, that tail, pokes them, kind of like, you know, squishes them together, kind of bending them a little bit.
Crystal kind of looks back confused. I understand that two tails aren't exactly, like, common, but I don't get what's so confusing about them. It's just there's
I just
two
don't
of them now?
understand why would, I don't think I've ever seen anything with that kind of tail. It
I
seems
mean-
somewhat inconvenient, really.
I mean, why would it seem like that? Because if anything, they're still rather prehensile. It's just once I learn to control them separately, that's just a little bit more easy. Because they're split all the way down to the base, so they do have room individually. They're not particularly strong, but in terms of convenience, they could be helpful. And then she stops. Then again, I have psionics, so I don't actually understand what the use of them would be.
Melchior looks over, looks at the tail. He says, "Every fish has a tail like that.
Really? And she
Yeah.
thinks,
Tail skin does."
I guess that's true to a certain extent. Does that mean that you're just much better at swimming now in this form?
What if she uses
I-
them like a propeller?
I feel like they get twisted up really quickly.
Probably.
You want to try?
I mean,
grabs you more firmly.
wait. I think I'm fine, you know, waiting for a bit more environment. I mean, the seas are pretty deep.
Yes.
Do you know how to
Agatha pipes up. Don't go throwing anybody overboard unless they're really, really sure of their swimming ability. Right now, the spot we're in has been measured to be thousands of feet deep.
I haven't exactly practiced swimming like this yet. I could probably if I had to, but also maybe don't.
Yeah, alright, fine. Still, I have to wonder.
I wonder what?
Can you fly right now? Have you tried flying yet?
Questo gives a wide grin as she responds, "Oh, I've had plenty of practice, and a few crashes, but mainly flying."
Flying is the easy part. Landing is the difficult part.
Yes, especially with how unstable my magic has become. The first few times I crashed, I also exploded at the same time. It was something.
Exploded!
You're
Well,
not
yes.
sure how, but Cornelius looks concerned.
Why is it always exploding with you?
Well, it's not as if I'm doing it on purpose. Things just explode.
Please don't
What, you
explode
thi-
the swallow. Agatha adds.
Questal throws her forepaws in the air. I'm not going to. Why does no
All
one
four
trust me?
paws? Is she just laying on the ground?
Her
Four
forepaws!
Oh.
F-O-R-E!
Oh,
Freaking dork.
Don't worry, I initially had that reaction too. Just her throwing both feet up as well, just flopping to the floor.
So wait, does that mean that every time you landed on the ground, you exploded in some kind of energy?
Well, see, the thing is with the whole transformation thing and what happened, I was doing really well, and then I lost control and kept doing small controlled bursts of magic to progress the transformation. I casted the really big one again and kind of passed out after that. So from what we can tell, that last bit sort of made things go out of control. So Arcade Ignition and my own inner radiant magic, as well as my own clockwork magic, have all sort of merged together into one still stabilizing force. It'll calm down eventually, but for now it's a bit explodey.
Just
And then
crosses her arms, just looks at you like, really?
Yeah, Crystal just kind of goes up, and she basically just, like the freaking one flame that you can hold in your hand spell.
Yeah.
Like she just summons that in her hand, and then like you watch as she maintains it for at least a little bit, but then it starts to grow in power, fizzle, and spark, and then she kind of throws it up in the air as it just detonates like a level 1 fireball.
And
What the fuck?
when you throw it into the air, you throw it into the dark skies above, and then it illuminates two forms that are currently diving towards the ship.
Oh, fuck.
Remember, this is still a bad encounter.
Yeah.
I mean,
was
that's a great
wondering-
time to show it off. It's like throwing it up in the air. That's like, oh dear. Is that normal?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's
Oh dear.
Uh,
Yeah, quick question, Yumi. Thankfully, Questel's like this right now. But does her dragon, defenses, weaknesses, and all that transfer over to snake form?
Yes.
Okay. So, good news. Questel now has a constant AC. Let's see. Natural armor.
Well, I would say that natural armor doesn't. I would say just the elemental weaknesses and
Ah,
defenses.
man, I think the natural armor should crumble.
Well, the scales. aren't there.
yeah, scales.
Okay.
Oh, my God. I mean, I don't think I'm getting better than that. Nah, 23.
Yeah, I'll
I
roll
have
in a
an
sec.
idea to
I
get
need
rid of one of them.
Bash!
What's the natural armor? Hey, so good news. Questel's now resistant to their damage. Unfortunately, however, Celeste could completely destroy Questel by just rubbing down her back a little too coldly. Part of the thing is that she's resistant to radiant fire, but now she has a weakness.
She has a weakness to cold?
Yep, she has a weakness to cold.
Oh, shit!
Because
Alright.
Arcade Ignition may have sort of kind of replaced her heart as well.
Mhm.
Oh my god, okay, so natural +3 bonus, let's go. So she has that right now. Oh my god, initiative, let's go.
Yeah, roll your initiatives, Yal.
Oh right. Initiatives based on dex. I have my initiatives rolls are going to be slightly worse now.
Yep.
At least like
That's
this.
right, Doc.
But also HP.
Yeah. Give me one moment. I gotta balance out the ties.
Yeah, HP. How much HP do you have?
I have 132 now.
Oh wow.
No, I'm the squishiest, besides Kafka.
Yeah. I'm also realizing
Crazy
I forgot
wizard.
to level up Kafka.
Oh no, Kafka.
And with the amulet of health, it actually helps Questal maintain the draconic vitality even in, which basically makes it easier for me to not worry about certain things.
Nissa, what's your dex?
Like
18.
18. Okay. So beat up the Shrieker. You have to check what Cornelius's dex. Oh, actually, no. Wait, Cornelius is at the top.
Also, Ferngully needs to go
Goddamn.
above Crystal.
Oh.
Ugh. Next ASI goes into Dex,
Oh.
so I'll have 20 Dex.
Cornelius would still win.
What?
Dex is pretty easy when you're made of fucking ribbons.
Fucking god damn it. Fucking
you think Questal can get away with using telekinesis to shoot the gambler?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Kills you cutely.
Cornelius, in a moment of practice expertise, dashes across the deck with their cloak billowing behind them before they hop onto the seat, this turreted cannon. They quickly spin the cannon around to target the one on the left side, as it was facing a little bit closer to that end. And I realized I forgot to put the stats of the fucking cannon on Cornelius's sheet like I intended to. Oh, I forgot so much.
I mean, could borrow our ship's cannon. We have the stats for that, don't we?
True. I can go ahead and roll the cannon.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's a mess.
Let's see. Yeah, Four's not gonna do anything.
The shot goes wide. Cornelius, it thumps the side of the cannon, and you hear the mechanism inside clunk, and it reloads. This cannon reloads
Oh.
the bonus action. Nissa.
Okay, well, shit's getting real, so... yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god,
just
hey,
gonna-
what if you use the venom shot?
I mean, oh god, reminds me, I did actually want to say that I wanted to, load it before we left the hotel, but... I mean, too late now. So, I will just, aim at this guy, I think, just because he's closer to me.
Alright.
Maybe move here if I can. Oh god. I want to try and kind of like be at the forefront.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'm a bigger, more menacing target than Celeste over there. And I will just shoot. Bang, bang, bang.
Moment. Miss hit.
Sag. Okay.
The Shrieker is a little bit too agile for most of your shots, but does manage to get hit in the leg with your last one.
I'm actually not really wanting to hit them too much right now. I'm not like putting a lot of effort into it. So like, it's fine. I'm gonna. Oh no, wait, I can't do that. Shit. Well, my plane just went up in flames. All right, go ahead. End of my turn.
All right. I'm just adding the cannon to currently it's just sheet. Okay, there we go. Shrieker's turn. Oh, it's that Shrieker. Guess what? is going to launch itself at you, and first it strikes out with its claws. Nissa, both of those are hits. That is a grand total of 83 thunder damage.
Oh, in that case, Questle's
you're-
gonna silvery barb the first one.
Excuse me?
She doesn't
And
have her sword
I
picked
am
up, though.
going
She can
to,
silvery barb it.
And I am going to interfere with the... Actually, no, I'm not.
That
You
is-
could eat that one.
Yeah, it rolled the same on the d20.
My God.
It also rolled the same damage. 26 on the to hit, and then 42 on the damage.
Well, Questle's gonna just give herself advantage for. God damn it! Are you kidding me?
I am going to disadvantage the second attack as well.
Gonna disadvantage the second attack.
I just
Okay.
realized that for reading the ability I was going to use, it doesn't work on creatures these size.
Thankfully, with disadvantaging the second attack, that one does miss. So you take 42 thunder damage.
Also,
That's
Rez, what,
huge damage. Fuck.
what do you mean by reverse scale in Questle's back? What? Like she has a scale that's just a button where if you touch it, she turns back into snake. I mean, if anything, that would be a button on her snake form because dragons are new default form.
Yeah.
Press the button on Questal, pop into dragon.
Ferngully.
I'm more surprised that he knows about the old like reverse scale thing. Although it's usually underneath a dragon's throat, not on their back, anything like that. Anyway. Well, Ferngully can't do the usual Ferngully special because there's nobody really around for him. Nobody can do. He's gonna fly down here. He's gonna use his claws.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Oh,
Oh god, he hit it.
That's actually a hit. 8 slashing damage.
Oh,
Oh my god, both were hits. 11
I
slashing
got
damage.
19 slashing damage
What?
from Ferngully.
What the hell, Ferngully? You just
God
watched
damn.
He's on it.
Ferngully's just going all Rambo on these fuckers.
And then he flybys. There he goes.
He's still in range.
I mean, yes. That's as far as he's got for movement.
Nah, fair enough. Quesson.
Questal's actually
First battle in Dragon
Going-
form.
Yeah, first battle. So Zenith is sheathed at her side. She basically got her coat. It's very durable. She sort of have a thing where it wraps around Zenith, and she's going to take it in her jaws and flourish it like Sith as it engulfs in flame. She's going to spread her wings and leap, and
Aha!
oh,
So how do you wrap up Zenith again?
since she can control the coat, she has a lot of focus wrapped around like it and a few like loose wrappings around the blade itself to prevent it from cutting anything. And when she grabs it, all of that kind of disappears, I imagine.
So the way I think that would be really cool is when you grab it,
Right?
the wrappings kind of explode outwards. So there's all of the like ribbons and the wraps flowing out from where you swing out the sword, and then those dissipate as you ignite the blade.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
Flourish it, and then she leaps and surges forward using her. And with it engulfed in, she gets to take a swing. So she can't really spellcast like this, but hey, she has advantage. So let's see. Here we go. Infuse Zenith.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I use Silvery
I'm
Barbs
Silvery
and give
Barbs.
Oh
advantage
right.
myself.
Yeah. Done. That's it. You slam the blade into it. Are you using radiant or fire damage? Right. You said fire.
Fire. Yep. Flames.
Fire and the flames will carry on. You do this like sideways motion as you fly by it, You just strike it in the head, and there's this loud clang of crystal on crystal. But guess what? Crystal wins as the Zenith chops through a chunk of the Shrieker.
Quick question. While flying, are there attacks of opportunity still?
Yes.
All right. In which case, Questal will, let's see, 15, kind of move this way as she slashes and shifts a little bit to the side, but still in range. And then that'll be her turn. She only gets one attack, but with all of her freaking charisma, it's a heavy one.
Yeah. Okay. Celeste.
Celeste, being an eepy doggo, doesn't want to deal with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cube.
Cube.
Which one are you all
Cubed
forcing?
idiot. The one in front of Nissa. There is no deck.
Sphere with a radius up to 10 feet. It can be made up of 10 by 10-foot panels.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get 100 square feet of paneling, and I just put it in a cube.
Would that be enough to cover? I don't think that'd be enough to cover it because of how big the Shriekers are.
20, 40, 60, 80. No, you would be able to do four
Could it force-
sides on it, but then
It
you
would
can't do the top and bottom.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you force it to
Shriekers.
compress into a ball?
Shriekers are Shriekers are too big.
Damn it. Alright. I guess I can't
I
do
thought-
that.
I thought borers were the only ones that were 4x4.
No,
Actually,
boars are 5 by
crazy.
5.
Celia, hey Celeste, have you ever ridden a dragon?
No, I have not.
Would you like
See?
to? Oh my god,
Ah!
that
I
is
was
really
just
big.
showing you.
I
Yeah.
came out of the boat.
Turns out it was in the canon.
Pops out the can. Hey
Yeah.
guys, can you keep it down? turns out to be a completely sentient, like just heretic shatter. And he's just, listen, I don't know. I kept my thoughts when I changed, and I just kind of want to relax. I don't want to do any of this fighting stuff. Oh, my name's Steve. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself.
No! No!
Alright.
Well, it was also
If I-
basically implied that it's actually not originally people for the Shriekers, especially the bugs.
Thinking about it, what you could do with Long Force is 2 diamonds.
Yeah, I'll do that.
10 and 10, and then 10 and 10 on the other side for 40. Repeat the process in the center and create like a little X. Then you have 2 other planes that you can just slap anywhere.
Alright, then in that case, I'll do that.
My brain just malfunctioned hearing that, but
I imagine that basically it's designed to keep at least like the big jutting crystals locked in place.
Yeah. You don't have to necessarily surround the guy entirely in order to keep him from moving. You just need to make sure he can't go in any direction.
Okay.
I'll do that then.
You cast up this wall of force in this particular this particular positioning that just locks this Shrieker in place. Its wings start to flap rapidly, trying to move itself, and you hear the crystal bouncing off of the wall of force, but it's obviously not able to escape. Interesting. Okay. So it is restrained until you lose concentration.
Yep.
Anything else your turn?
Back the fuck up away from it.
Makes sense.
And
heal
I
healer.
sort- Yeah.
Alright, well, since he's trapped and he's the only one that Melcher can reach, Joe's gonna go stand next to his fiancée and break out the King's Blade. Slash.
Big wiggly arm strike. Go! 2 out of those 3 are hits.
Okay, 27 damage. There you go.
You slash into it with 2 strikes of the King's Blade, knocking off chunks of crystal. It screeches in pain. Alright. Questal! It's going to attempt to grapple you. I need an athletics or acrobatics, please.
aha!
Uh-oh. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's
It didn't even roll
You know
that
what?
well either. Yeah.
Actually, you know,
Look at me! I'm so much bigger and so much.
I got a card for
stronger.
the
I can't even stand
succeed
up.
on the skill.
Oh!
I'm using that here to
Okay,
dodge
good.
this. I
Uh,
rolled a 3. God damn it.
Yeah, it rolled a it rolled a 4.
The only good, so the worst part is that being a dragon, when it comes to grapple text, only gives Questal like a +1 compared to like her snake dex.
Her snacks.
Oh my god,
Wait,
snacks! Oh my god, Snaxies.
Dax.
All right. So you managed to break out of the Shrieker's hold as the Shrieker looks like it was about to just about to slam you under the water.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was just going to straight up dive down to force you under the waters. Okay. Well, you're in its melee range, so Blast Claws. Oh, God damn it. Roll20 is acting very weird. What's your AC?
My AC is it really isn't really 18. Hang on, it shouldn't be. Okay, so it's 16 plus the natural. It should be 19. That's why it's saying that it's.
You might have put in some of the bonuses wrong. Either way, only one of those hits. You do still take 44 thunder damage from the Blast Claw striking across you.
Oh right, no, I know why I have lower AC because Dragon Form gives me +3, but I lose 1 in Dex in my armor.
Yep.
Are you sure we can't make that natural armor stronger? God, I still have the stuff. All right. So how much damage do I take?
You take 44 as this thing claws
Jesus
across
Christ.
you, and then right after, the claw marks explode with thunderous power. Basically,
All right, that's a.
yeah, you shouldn't get in melee range of the Shriekers. They have the strongest melee attack of the
All right.
Shatter.
Well, Questal is still gonna counter using her reaction.
All right.
List. Sec. Because she does have telekinetic reprisal. So let's cast that. At the very least, this gives it.
Okay, save. It succeeds.
Damn.
Just takes half as much
Alright, so-
force damage.
And isn't pushed away.
Yep. And let's see. This also gonna do that. 16. Okay. Its connection to reality is a little bit tenuous, so it becomes blurred until the end of its next turn. Agatha's turn. Agatha hops off from the controls of the ship. Let me read through some of her details. It's been a little bit since I've taken a look at all the extra stuff that I gave her.
That's fair. I'm very confident that Yumi will let me know if Questal had something like a reverse scale, though. so-
Yeah, no, she definitely does not have
I don't
that.
think Danger Dragons have that at all in like 5e.
Yeah.
I mean, Nissa would probably go Berserk as a dragon. That's just because Nissa goes Berserk as a snake.
Okay. Guess we'll do that. Agatha takes out a piece of gold from one of her pockets. And what she does is she just hucks that thing at the Shrieker you're fighting, Questal. As it goes, you watch as magic kind of ripples around the gold coin, before suddenly the coin explodes out into these massive golden spikes that aim to pin this thing down and knock it out of the air. Let's see, it needs to make a dex save. Oh shit, it failed. Okay. The spikes, when they explode out, they all aim to force the thing down. It takes 36 piercing damage, and it hits the surface of the water. It is not flying anymore. And it is sinking. If it cannot break free in 2 turns, it is donezo. Agatha kind of, you see her smile, proud that she was able to pull that one off. Alright, sweet. I was unsure that one would work without ground, but here we are. Kafka's turn. I feel just about as useful as I don't even know what. But, both of them are restrained.
Was a poopy flavored lollipop.
Yeah, both of the fucking enemies are restrained right now. Kafka's still gonna cast Blight on the one that's here. Save. Oh, Jesus, fuck, yeah, it succeeded. And Kafka will flat backwards. Alright. Cornelius' turn. Cornelius quickly... You watch as Cornelius kind of jams a lever to one side, and the cannon spins around to meet and line up with the other Shrieker, the one that you're dealing with, Westall. It spins quick enough that Cornelius leans in the seat and you see sparks flying out from the joint at the bottom. Before he fires once again. This time it's actually a hit, striking the Shattered right in the chest, dealing it 49 bludgeoning damage. Then with another dunk, the cannon has that hollow sound as it reloads. Nissa.
Okay, well, so this guy is functionally restrained, is that correct?
Yes, he can still attack you, but like his upper body is restrained. If you move back, you'll have to use ranged attacks.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, functionally restrained, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So in that case, I'm gonna aim my rifle for some of the exposed bits, because it's restrained. I'll get advantage. I will. You know what? I'll give it a good flicky flick of the lever.
Flicks your lever.
And bang! Hello? Bang!
Roll
27.
20's been acting weird. That is definitely a hit. You strike the thing right in the stomach, ripping through chunks of its stone-skinned body. It oozes this blackish blood as it's currently missing a chunk of the body down below.
Mm-hmm. I get launched back a little bit into Melchior. And bang. 24, 29.
Yeah, no, that was both it. 24 total damage. Woo-woo.
Yeah.
Anything else your turn?
I'm debating staying here, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna scoot over here.
Okay.
Zoning. TM.
That's a Shrieker's turn. Restrained, it lets out a screech of frustration. And, let's see. There's only one person in melee range, and that's Ferngully. So,
No! Ferngully, no!
Ferngully takes 37 thunder damage from a Blast Claws attack.
Oh no.
Still
Ow.
standing. Or flapping, I guess. And it's going to turn around and fire off a sonic howl at, we'll do it, Nissa. Ooh, that's a hit. Nissa, you take 30 thunder damage, and you are deafened until the end of your next turn.
I'm going to disadvantage it.
You're still hit.
Well, I tried.
Ouchie. I'm deaf.
Yeah.
What?
I'm deaf.
What?
I'm deaf.
Huh?
Is there a deaf like a status icon?
You can just pick one.
Yeah.
There honestly is not one really for deafened.
You
Yeah.
do the shocked one. Looks like you're
Oh.
holding your ears on the shocked one.
Well, yeah, but that's also feared though. That's the one we use for
True.
feared.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
could just use one of the colors and say screw it. Red for deafened.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Until the end of my next turn or the start of its next turn.
End of your next turn.
Okay. Just keep it in mind.
Yeah, huh. I'll need something for that. Because there might be something else later on in Crystal Sea that can also deal that. So let's
Squint.
Yeah.
do...
Squint.
Let's do the Skull and Crossbones.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
For deaf.
Yeah,
Yes.
get it, deaf. You know, kind of says like deaf. Get it.
Yes.
Squint.
Okay. Fermigable BBB.
Ferngully, upon getting hit, squeaks in indignation, narrows its eyes, and green flames begin to lap at its claws.
Oh shit.
As he uses green flame blade
Yeah,
on his claw. 22.
Damn. Yeah, I guess that. Wait. Strangle get
Restrained.
Yeah, right. Restrained. Duh. So yeah, that's a hit. Grand total of
Right.
22 damage.
22 fire damage.
Ferngully strikes it with righteous indignation of all the power of a small, strange bat, and absolutely
And
fucks it up.
Nice.
All right. Questal, this thing is currently hit the surface of the water, and looks like it might start falling further if it's not able to break free of those spikes.
You know what Questel's gonna do?
What?
Questel's going to fly over top of it. I don't want to move into that. But then she's going to use... Sec. Where is it? Telekinetic shove and force it under the water. Well, first she's gonna sheath her sword as the ribbons wrap quickly back around it so that she can actually start casting spells if she has to.
Yeah, you'll have to do that. It does succeed on its save.
Well, there's a reason I put my sword away for that. I don't want it to. Silvery bar. Fail, you bastard.
It double nat one.
Oh
Nah,
my
yeah, that's
God.
what I freaking thought. Freaking sink, you piece of shit.
Wow. Okay. If it fails, because of that, if it fails its save at the at the end of its turn that's coming up, it will be out of the fight.
Let's see. And that was my reaction, so I have another one. Let's see. So I know you can use level spells as reaction, but since it's reaction, can I still use a level spell as my action? Because I do know that you can't use it on bonus actions and actions, but you can use reactions and then a level thing. So I just want to compare.
I'll allow it.
Alright, because then, just to try and get it for good measure, she's going to hit it with...
Well, hold monster would stop it from sinking.
Oh, it would? Okay, I thought I just paralyzed it completely.
Wait,
Okay,
would it?
that's-
I thought it's just
Oh
a
yeah,
paralysis.
it is just a paralysis.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
just paralysis, but I'm casting that.
Okay. Well, fuck, it's paralyzed. Fuck.
So now it has to succeed the paralyze and then the next saving throw after that.
I
So
think
quite-
that's a bit overkill.
Questal got hit. She's like, I'm a dragon. Flew up, hit it, got hit for a third of her health. It's like, all right, that's it.
Fuck you.
All right, you're really yeah. All right, you're dangerous. I'm making sure you drown. So
Anything I feel. I was about to take 80 something damage.
Anything else? you're
listen,
saying,
I'm just.
Russell?
I think. Let's see. Puzzle. Let's see. Assuming that it'll probably fail. Let's see, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's gonna fly back over here and then alight on the deck.
All right.
And then that'll be my turn. Yeah, no, Questal really hit the. It's like, oh, how dare you! Immediate, like, super retribution. Also, let's see. Nissa
Is that
gets
dragon
advantage.
pride?
Well, she's not gonna hear Questal's response because she's deafened.
Yes.
I just wanted to be sure.
Okay.
Huh?
Ah.
I said I want it. I just want to be sure.
Celeste, it's your turn.
Yeah. I mean, if we just hit the throttle, we could just kind of leave these guys behind.
You know, that's a fair point.
We don't need to do anything else. They're both restrained.
Agatha will hit the throttle on her next turn as her action.
Yeah. So in that case, I'll just pass my turn.
Alright.
I just gotta hold concentration until we leave that guy behind.
Milky Ear.
Well, yes, we can technically just leave it. On the other hand, it shot his point, so. Slash.
Slash.
29, 25, 24.
Yeah, those are all hits.
So 48 force damage.
Damn. You chop through it pretty substantially, and the crystal in the middle cracks, which means it gets to do its phase change thing.
Oh, that's not
Oh
good.
god.
Let's see. 5 foot wide beam blasts out of it.
All right, Questal, you and me are getting beamed.
As well as Cornelius.
Well, if it can aim it freely, if it's at the one that did the damage.
Oh, that is. You know what? I'll flip 1d2. Wait, hang on. It's held in place by said crystal, which means it can't aim.
Yep, can't aim.
So
The
I was
crystal
thinking
would
about
just
that.
the crystal would rebound off the wall of force. So if anything, it would just hurt itself.
And
light
good. Well,
light can pass through the wall of force. This is radiant damage.
It also can't.
Nothing can pass through wall of
doesn't-
force.
It
Yeah,
doesn't,
no, radiant
affect
spells can't
diagonal.
pass through wall of force.
Well, it's shooting diagonally, and the diamond is currently like this.
Oh,
so
damn.
it will be fine.
Yeah. So just Melchior then. Melchior, I need a dex save.
yippee.
So hang on, does this mean that Questal can cast her radiant spells through wall of force?
Okay, that's fair.
There's a
Probably
gap.
Not. Yeah, there is a gap.
What?
The way
Due to
that-
the weird shape
yeah,
to lock it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not encompassed. It's got two triangles.
Alright.
essentially.
I had to ask that question because if it was in case it still got that off, then that would allow us to do very mean combinations. I don't
Yeah.
think you would like.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Melchior, You are hit. You take 30 radiant damage and get knocked prone. But a blast of energy that shoots out after you crack its middle crystal.
Melchior activates his guardian armor and says, "Yeah, no," and refuses to go prone.
Just
I don't want to do that today.
back up.
I just got this armor dry cleaned.
The Shrieker, paralyzed in the water, lets out these gargled cries of frustration. Let's see. Questal, what's your DC again? 19?
19.
Okay, so it failed on the paralysis, which means...
It's like, yeah, freaking. I hit it with the double authentication of drowning.
Yep, it just sinks down to the bottom of the crystal sea.
It's like, man, Questel with the sword is really cool and all, but she really made spells and actions in one go. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, it's fucking brutal.
Okay, well, that's one taken care of. Maybe we can leave now.
Agatha holds up, gives a thumbs up. You got it. And you watch as she flips a couple of levers, and the engine in the back whirls up, and you start to move very quickly. And it will be given a chance to strike before you leave. So, actually, it has a chance of being able to teleport. Ah, no. So it does not teleport, which means it is stuck, which means you are able to escape. However, it does emit psychic waves as you try to escape, which, due to the radius, would catch Nissa and Melchior in it. So I need int saves from you two.
Oh my god, Melchior,
fuck.
and save. You're great
got
at
this.
these.
Yes, I am.
Yes, good luck.
14.
Melchior just got to the DC. So Nissa, you take 26 psychic damage from this thing as you zoom
No,
off.
she doesn't.
Oh, never mind. Okay, you guys take no damage. You escape. Congrats.
And that's that as she's flying away. I can't. Was it trying to do something? I can't hear psychic damage.
I mean, literally, yeah.
God, I love Wall of Force so much.
It's very useful.
Yeah.
A very good spell.
Legitimately my favorite spell.
You guys escape. Cornelius looks over to you as you're all recovering, and it tries to help Nissa steady herself. He looks again concerned. I think they're going to be all right, Cornelius. They're tough people.
He's done a lot worse than that.
Cornelius
I was really
looks
hoping I'd
over,
be able to-
nods.
I was hoping I'd be able to take a little bit of a harder hit than that. Ow.
Nissa kind of rubbing her ear.
That's Shriekers for you. Probably the worst sort. There's a lot of shipwrecks out here in the Crystal Sea. I would say a decent number of them have been taken up by Shriekers. They're probably the worst ones to encounter out here. And frankly, one of the only ones you'll ever encounter out here.
I imagine Celeste just walks over to this couch, flops over onto it, just face down.
Oh.
Like his legs are... He's not even fully on it. It's like his hips are just on the edge.
What Cornelius will do is sit down in what little space is left.
Yeah,
Take one
there's
of the-
still plenty of room.
Yeah. Take one of the pillows, place it on his lap, and then pull you up so that you're resting on his lap. Gives you a little pat on the head.
Wes will not complain.
Yeah.
He is EP.
Across the ship, much is being mirrored with Melchior in this section, because he's going to climb up onto this, I guess it's like a barrel or something. He's going to take his head into his hands, and he's going to pull her onto his lap.
Oh.
Cuddle times on the swallow. Like this
So
with
that, and so he can
chuckles.
treat her ears.
Yeah. All right. Trouble continues.
All right. The SS Love Boat.
Goodness.
Oh, you don't actually have a grid here.
Yeah, getting the grid to actually match up is very difficult, so just kind of follow the hexes as well as you can.
Yeah, with hexagons, it's always rough.
Yeah. Especially because Roll20 sets it up a bit differently than Incarnate does. As you pass by that little island, you get a pretty good look at it. The twisted, a lot of stalactites and there's a lot of stalactites are the ones in the ground, yeah.
No.
Stalagmites.
Stalagmites or grounds.
Okay. There's a lot of stalagmites that you're able to see that are massive. They are, some of them stand hundreds of feet tall. One of them on the island as you fly by has multiple holes that have been eroded into it over the years. And you can see entire flocks of birds clustered around on the inside. You hear calls from from said birds, almost like these wilting chirps and screeches, all very high pitched. Lichen and vines dangle along it, and out here things are surprisingly lively. Even in the more deader looking areas, there's still life. Didn't you wrong? The waves wash around the ship. A light rain picks up, dripping from somewhere high above. You'll watch as Cornelius and Agatha set up a specialized barrel up on the deck. They pull it from below decks that seems to have a little bit of a filtration mechanism attached as they catch some of the fresh water.
So how long has this trip taken us so far?
It has been about 2 days so far.
Oh my god! So did we get along? Yeah, it's taking a while.
Yeah.
So we probably
Versus
gotten a long
6
rest by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have gotten a long rest probably after the encounter with the Shriekers.
Oh, goodness gracious! Really?
Mm-hmm.
You said that. You said fast and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, I didn't realize this fucking big like that.
Yeah. If that's the case, yeah, definitely with how things are, Questal probably would get antsy from being on such a small ship, and will occasionally just kind of jump into the air and kind of just fly alongside it.
Yeah, that works perfectly fine.
Just
I can
don't
imagine
crash
you
into
have
the ship.
what you could do is tie a rope to the back and just glide along like a kite.
I mean, she can fly just fine.
Yeah. But you could.
Yeah,
I mean,
so, for a little bit of roleplay's sake, at certain times during the night, Agatha will get Cornelius to take over control while she heads down below decks. The below decks of the Swallow are very simple. Half of it is the hold that's currently lined with various supplies, as well as several large crates of what sounds like metal stuff inside. Melchior, if you poked and prodded, she would explain that it's various parts that she needs for a future project that she's going to be working on back home at Terrace Point.
Why does nobody ever give people a straight answer? I swear to God, you must have gone to the same place as Celeste.
Mostly just if you ask. She doesn't bring it up, but like if you ask, she'll say, "Hey, I've got a project that I'm working on. This is just some of the parts I needed." But amongst the rest of that is a bunch of various supplies like water, food, fresh water, food, and a few other various things like ropes and whatever else you might need for a trip like this. However, next to it there are two other rooms. One is a small dining room with a simple little oven set up inside, and a few cupboards and a simple dining table in the center. Normally there's only a few chairs, but after you guys told Agatha that that you wanted to join her on this trip, she managed to collect several other chairs. So none of the chairs around this table match. She apparently just got them secondhand and used.
Can Nissa even fit underneath there?
It's tight, but you. The Swallow's not that small. And then the other side, there is the sleeping quarters, where normally she's got her own little small bed, and there's a couple of extra hammocks. But beyond that, she doesn't have that much. But when you said, hey, we're going to be joining you, she did get a couple of sleeping bags for the interior as well. I do apologize. Normally, I don't get too many people coming along. Otherwise, I would have, had some actual beds here. I hope you can get comfortable.
Nissa just sets up a tent up top.
That'll work.
And Questel kind of has to be up top because being below decks and trying to sleep through the night would not go well. I imagine that she tried it for like one night, and then after that she's like, yeah, no, not a good idea.
Yeah, especially because it's definitely going to take some getting used to the engine sound. The engine room is attached to the dining room, and the sleeping area is up at the front of the ship. So it's as far away as can be from the engine, and while it is kind of a white noise, it sometimes has these little like pops and sputters that could wake you up if not used to it. Obviously, Agatha is very much used to it, but sleeping up above, you are able to get a little bit of better sleep because the sound of the engine is much more muffled, and you instead get the sounds of the Crystal Sea itself, the waves, the birds above, the bats, plenty of those. And at certain points throughout the trip, Agatha will tell stories of the Crystal Sea, things that her mother told her, of certain monsters that might rampage through the Crystal Sea at times, of a beast, of a beast that apparently can control storms somewhere in the Northern Sea. It's part of the reason why Fate's Defiance is called that, because nobody ever expected to be able to set up something in the north, and yet Fate's Defiance still stands. Of sailors that died hunting for grand treasures somewhere out on the islands, trying to perhaps find a supposed, fabled, uncharted island that is coated in treasure. All these interesting tales. She seems to have a huge wealth of them, so anytime you ask, she can tell you a new one.
West is jotting down all of them.
She will absolutely spend extra time just chatting with you, telling you all these stories.
Questel at some point might actually ask if she knows any sea shanties.
Celeste would also log those.
She doesn't, but Cornelius does. Problem is, Cornelius nods and then looks down.
Can Questel connect to Cornelius psychically?
Yes.
So Questel will actually be like, wait, why didn't I think about this before? You can still talk if we just maintain a connection, if it helps.
Cornelius's voice has this weird echoey, timbre to it. As he speaks in your mind, it kind of just echoes and bounces around, almost as if the voice is coming from inside the headpiece. This is a new experience. Huh.
Yeah, there we are. See, I can hear you just fine. I can't exactly broadcast it for everyone, so it's just to me, but at least you get some talking still.
Yes, it's been a while. I was almost starting to forget what it was like to speak to somebody in a normal way. I'm able to send desires and feelings to Agatha, but direct words, she's still working on that.
Anything you want to tell her directly, now that you have some way to do it? Or have you already done that with writing before?
I've already done that with writing many a time. I'm eternally grateful to her, but... goodness. Now that I'm able to speak, I don't know what to say.
Well, we can always start with those sea shanties, and for as long as the trip lasts, you can always just talk to me.
Alright. And he will actually he will, mentally sing a few of the sea shanties.
And
voice.
Questal, go on.
You can go on.
Yeah, Questal, like as he does, like we'll listen, and after like a repetition or two, we'll begin to sing along, following the same pattern.
Alright. It's interesting. Cornelius's voice has kind of that like old, the like friendly old man vibe to it. Like he's like a 6-year-old dude that you would encounter out somewhere who's just happy to meet people, just super jolly and that sort of thing. It's strange hearing that coming from the hulking mass of metal and gold that is Cornelius now. But here we are. And the sea shanties tell certain stories of a captain who died to some monster after crashing 3 ships in the process to try to get to the monster. Of a tale of a hero who traveled across the Crystal Sea only to be entirely petrified within its crystals due to his hubris. You start to learn that Ziarian sea shanties are rather dramatic and tragic, if anything. Only 1 out of like 6 actually ends it ends happily. And even Cornelius will admit that Ziarian sailors, because the Crystal Sea can be extremely dangerous at times, a lot of the time they've come to get used to tragedy. It's something that is just part of their life.
Questal will definitely kind of mentally take a note, because, you know, well, Celeste likes the stories, but Questal likes the songs and
Well, Celeste likes songs too.
Well, yeah, but like Questal, more of you like the story, like all of the stories. Well, Questal's main focus is just the songs and whatnot of the stories. Because she, being a singer, she likes to learning more about singing culture. But she'll just nod along. I prefer happy endings myself for everyone, but I suppose various cultures are different. Although, and she'll actually ask Agatha if she's considered using this golden alchemy to somehow see if they do an exchange for some psychic connection, if possible.
I've considered it, Agatha will say over a plate of fish. It's weird. Psionics are an entirely different field of magic. Trying to mix the two doesn't always work. For a while, I had it, but it only lasted about a week. For something to be a little bit more permanent, it's going to need to be something that Cornelius here can learn to manipulate. Basically creating a artificial vocal cords. It's not going to be easy, but I have a few ideas, and that's part of the reason why I have those parts. There's certain things where vibrated correctly can create sounds. I believe they called them speakers.
Right.
If I attach that to certain gold components that Cornelius can manipulate using the ribbons, with enough practice, he might actually be able to get his voice back. It's going to
That
be
does sound nice.
difficult, but I think it could work.
That's good. It is a shame that someone like him doesn't have his voice, because, I mean, being able to talk to him is honestly just a sort of wonderful experience.
Cornelius nods. You get the feeling that he's smiling.
Well, hopefully it won't take you too long. But I'm sure both of you have plenty of time to figure it out.
Always. Cornelius also once again nods.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. Seeing Anissa fish, Questel will at some point start trying to finagle with the fishing rod so that she can but she'll also when she gets a moment, she'll be another thing she'll do is fly alongside, because I thought of something interesting. So Yumi.
Yeah.
Arcane Ignition is now basically inextricably intertwined with all of Questel's magic, right?
Yes.
To the point where every spell she casts has risk. Alright, so one thing I wanted to bring up is not every spell can be upcast, so if she ever rolls a 10 on a spell that can't be upcast, what if it uses a spell slot 1 level lower? Instead of, so like if I cast a 5th level spell, it can't be upcast, but I rolled a 10 on it, would I be able to use the level 4 slot instead?
Interesting thought. I'll consider
fun.
it.
But another thing though, Questa will actually try to experiment. If Arcane Ignition is intertwined with all of her magic, and Arcane Ignition isn't affected by the change between Ziarian and the Weave, and if it's intertwined with everything, is all her magic now basically immune to changes between Weave or Ziarius? With Arcane Ignition fueling her. So what she'll do to test this is she'll cast up her shields, but she hasn't really touched because of the wavering and being unsure about it. So let me roll a d10 to see if it explodes. Okay, so it doesn't explode, and she'll cast her shield.
You know, you can add a macro that will automatically roll the d10 every time you spellcast, right?
How?
It would be over in character, if I'm correct. Then there's an option which normally you can set up stuff to where you just hit it and it'll roll, but you can. But then there's, I think, like an output options where you can set it to always put that at the bottom of the spellcast.
Right.
It's part of the reason why I like this sheet, because it has that, which is super useful for like custom stuff. Like,
So wait, would I find it on the character sheet itself
it'd
somewhere?
be on the character sheet, yes.
Okay, so what tab?
Class. So if you
Alright, in class.
it's the class actions where you put.
Oh,
restore
okay, so
balance.
it's where restore balance.
Yeah, you see
Okay,
how
so-
there's a show output options. You click that, and then under, there you go.
Get rid of this actually.
You just click spell cast. See how I did it?
Yeah. Alright. So would I just put like roll 1d10?
Yeah, you'd put it in the parentheses, so it just automatically rolls. Like it would be instability for the name or something like that, and then
Arcane Ignition instability.
Yeah, and then just the 1d10 with what happens. Then you can also have it roll the damage if you fail. So, you use a point to avoid my encounter. Cool.
Is that the encounter you wanted us to do, or?
A little bit.
And not the other one.
That encounter... listen, I'm trying to space things out here.
That's the mage.
Oh, okay.
Continue rolling. Yeah, you forgot the brackets. You should probably add more details in there, too. Well, like...
I'm just trying to get to work first.
Yeah.
So we can.
Ooh, edging it.
Ayo.
Okay, how do I freaking?
It's double brackets.
It's double brackets, and you don't need the slash roll.
Yeah,
Okay, double brackets.
double brackets.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we are.
Yep. So then just add the details. And there you go. And then whenever you cast a spell, that'll be attached. It's a really neat functionality that the normal sheet does not have. You pass a large field of crystals that jut out from the sea. It actually slows you down a little bit as you have to navigate through the crystals. You see reflections of the swallow within them, and for a moment it almost looks as if you're looking at different versions of the ship itself. Only in between the blinks do you see these strange twisted reflections. Otherwise, it's just normal. It's weird.
Do we see our AU selves hanging out?
No. Every time, or at least not the ones that you
Okay.
encountered.
We're gonna go down one so we don't accidentally fucking beach ourselves.
Fine.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm typing out the stuff real fast.
Yeah?
What do you have your snout in a can of beans?
Not again.
So close.
Alright, I'll move the token, it's fine. I just fucking. It's a bug. Okay, fine. Frick you. Mika.
You just
Huh?
can't have nice things.
There you go.
Probably around the third day now.
Yippee.
Hmm.
Alright. No, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
As you continue towards Galetown, Agatha tells you a story of what happened to old Galetown. Once upon a time, Galetown was intended to be a mining town, much like the rest of the towns out here. Lynn's Rest and Fate's Defiance are both mining towns. And as thus it was set up on that island, because surveyors had found that there were underground cave systems that connected each one of the 3 islands together. However, the most northern island was most easily accessed on the general shipping lanes, as well as the